Hello again, it's Sheep Blaster. Recently I've been thinking about social media and the negative impacts it's had on my life. And I've just been comparing like how my life was when I was using social media versus now when I'm not really using it except to upload videos. All of that thinking just kind of led me to make this video, which is titled Why You Should Disappear for the Next 5 years. So as humans, we have a built-in need to seek social validation. It's literally been like part of us since we were like cavemen. That's literally like how we survived, is by seeking criticism and validation from the people in our tribe. Because if we had someone that wasn't strong, then the whole tribe would suffer. Basically what I'm saying is that it's normal to not want to be forgotten. We all want to be known by other people. Like I want people to be like, oh yeah, Sheep Blaster, she's a funny girl, ha ha ha. But when we bring social media into the mix, I don't think it's very healthy. Social media is a bit crazy because you get the opinions of thousands of people, but like before social media, before the internet, we might have had opinions from like 100 people in our tribes. On social media, the criticism and overall like our tribe is much larger, so we get overwhelmed with the opinions of others. I want my friends to somewhat forget about who I am and what I'm doing with my life now, because I want to pop up back in their lives in 5 to 10 years and be like, hey, I'm rich now. Hey, I'm much more different. I'm successful. I'm cool. I'm like, I want all of those things, but I need time to build it. I don't want people to see me when I'm still a work in progress. Like, yes, I'm a work in progress and I still will be in 5-10 years, even when I have a successful business or whatever. It just feels like something that shouldn't be there. Having the opinions of others when I'm still a work in progress and they don't actually see the same vision that I have. If it takes 5 to 10 years to build a successful business, when we go on social media, we're often like bombarded with images of people of buying houses and cars and like luxury items and all these materialistic things. And if you actually want to go on the path to building wealth, like, you can't be on social media absorbing that kind of shit, because it's just gonna make you more materialistic. And not only that, but it's easy to compare ourselves to other people. So there's a guy in my old class who's kind of a Thai model now, which is actually pretty fucking gay. Not even like in a bad way, it's just it is actually gay. Anyways, I couldn't help but to compare myself to all of the people around me, including him, because someone mentioned, oh, he bought his first car. When I heard that, I kind of just felt a bit shit. It probably affected me way more than it should have, even though there's probably like different things behind it, like, oh, like maybe in a couple years he'll have to sell the car, or he's buying it on finance, or his parents even paid him or like helped him pay for it. But it still affected me, even knowing that there could be all those things, because he's just got that image of success. Like, my channel isn't doing anything right now in terms of statistics, and I know that if my friends found this channel, they'd be like, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, why are you putting so much effort into something that doesn't even do anything? Sorry, don't lick me. Aww. Those people don't really understand what delayed gratification is. They don't understand why you would sacrifice years of your life to have a better life in the future. The amount of stories I've heard of people who build success from nothing, they're usually spending years skipping meals, sleeping on the floor, sleeping in the office, working fucking hard. Like, they wake up and it's time to work, and then they sleep and then it's work. They did all of that because they needed to. It's part of the process. You can't build wealth from doing nothing. Like, you have to realize that there's some sacrifice that you have to put in there. And it's not like any of those guys were buying luxury cars or luxury houses as soon as they started making money, nor did they start spending all their money that they did have on all these like weird purchases like cars and stuff when they were broke. Another problem with social media is that, like, it's just hard to do any good work on it. I know I used to be a victim of this. I would literally like, I'd work for 2 hours, but I'd maybe like write for like 10 minutes, and then the rest of like 1 hour and 50 minutes spent like browsing Facebook or YouTube or just social media in general. You won't get very far with having social media because it's designed to be addictive. It's designed to get your attention. It's designed to just stick things into your head that you don't really want there. It's programmed to make you want to crave more. Now that I'm kind of off social media, except for YouTube, I feel like it's a breath of fresh air. Like I don't really care about anything like about like about likes or, you know, comments or whatever. And why? If you want to become that guy who has it all, who's come from nothing, like who builds success, a successful business or whatever from nothing, then you can't do it by spending like hours of your day just mindlessly scrolling on social media. If you have bad friends, you should probably cut them off too. However, having the lone wolf mentality isn't actually a way to live, and that's not what I'm trying to promote. You're better off disappearing for a couple years at a time and just completely putting all of your energy into building your own foundations, like your dream body, your dream business, gaining all these skills that could be profitable in future. And it's all for yourself. And yes, it could be selfish, but we shouldn't let our close relationships suffer because of this. We should be aiming to keep our family and friends close if we have good friendships and family, like good relationships, and we should look to improve relationships where we can. I'm currently doing the lone wolf thing somewhat, and I'm trying to improve my relationship with my father at the same time. And hopefully when we come back from this like lone wolf period, we have built a solid structure, solid foundation, and then we can reap the rewards of, you know, having money to spend. We disappear, we work fucking hard, and then we come back and we reap all the rewards of our efforts. If you want to do anything meaningful or worthwhile with your life, I think you should disappear for 5 years. That's what I'm gonna try and do, at least. I probably will disappear for like 4 years. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Here's my cat. I don't know why she's sitting like this. But yeah, it's Sheep Blaster. Thank you for watching.